If you're feeling lost, watch this. It's coming towards the end of my first year at uni, hence why my room is looking so bare. And honestly, uni hasn't really lived up to what I expected. I'm studying film production, but it hasn't been as hands-on as I'd like it to be. Over time I've just become kind of lost, unmotivated, lazy even. So naturally, I did what any complete sane person would do. I considered joining the army to give myself that kick up the bum. But after thinking about it, I realised no one's going to magically fix my motivation for me. I need to create it for myself. So what's this video about? It's not some perfect self-help guide from someone who's already got life figured out. It's pretty much the opposite. This is me trying to create a list in real time, figuring things out as I go. Whether that's for rebuilding discipline, finding motivation again, and hopefully becoming someone I'm proud of by the end of it. I don't know where this journey lies, but I think that's the whole point. And I'm starting this off with going for a walk. This was influenced by the YouTuber Speed on his video of 34 things to do when you're alone, and he talked about how going for a walk can improve your creativity, which is going to help for this video. To be honest, I don't think I'd be making this video if it weren't for him. He's the GOAT. This video is heavily inspired by him, so I've got to shout him out. So go for that walk. Take some music with you. Don't play it too loud so it doesn't overrun your thoughts, but just really take in the environment. I went to the beach, and at one point I was so unfocused on the music, so I just paused it and took my headphones out, and I just looked out to the sea. Number 2 on this list is your environment. Now for me, when I'm in this room, I associate it with sleeping and chilling out. So when I come here, I end up scrolling on my phone endlessly and doing nothing productive. So go somewhere. Go anywhere. So go to that local Starbucks, be that performative person with their MacBook and their trendy drink. That's actually where I'm editing this part now. I forgot my headphones, so I'm back here. Doesn't matter what you do, as long as you're doing something that isn't in the place where you're unproductive. Now I want to come on to point number 3, and that is that damn phone. Now, hypocritically, I'm reading my notes off this. We're all victims to it. Opening that app and suddenly it's been an hour. But if I was to ask you what the last TikToks or Reels you watched were, would you really know? Some can make a good impact on you, but overall it's not going to beat those memories when you're present and in the moment doing something. It could have been anything. So, our parents were right. It's that damn phone. There are ways to help this problem, and one thing I've done is setting screen time limits. With TikTok and Instagram combined, I've set myself of a limit of 1 hour and 30 minutes a day. And over time, I want to bring that down, maybe even to a point where I don't even need the limit to stop me. But by having those limits, once the time is up, you have to actively make that decision to carry on watching. And when you go to click on it later in the day and realise your timer is already up, it stops you from mindlessly pressing on it and just scrolling without even realising. Over time, I found myself not going to click on the apps as much. When I first set these limits, 1 hour and a half felt like nothing and it would go so quickly. And now it lasts me the whole day because I'm actively thinking about how there's a time limit and maybe wanting to save it for later. And I think that's how we should look at it. Saving it for later, because if you keep doing that and keep prioritizing things over it, it's a better mindset to go in with. But before these limits, I was on it all the time. If I was walking from one room to another, I'd be opening up TikTok just to entertain myself walking to that room, or doing odd jobs just to keep my mind busy. I didn't let my brain breathe, and it was a temporary fix for the boredom, which just created a bigger sense of boredom in life as whole. We can't live without them, and it's difficult to have a healthy relationship with them. We need them in our day-to-day lives. I know they're a massive issue, because I had the opportunity to live without my phone for 2 weeks, and I want to tell you that story, but not here.
But here.
I finally waited for a day like this, so let's head there now.
The story I want to tell you starts at December 2024. I was in year 13 at sixth form, and I got encouraged by my dad to sign up for a service trip to Vietnam through the company Round Square. Now, I was the only person from my school going to this trip, so expectedly I was pretty nervous. At the time, I was quite an introverted person. I still am now, but back then I was a lot more introverted. Anyway, the service trip was to go to Vietnam, and we'd spend 2 weeks in rural Vietnam building a dam to help the rice production in that little village. Now, on arrival, I got to the hotel and I was the only person from the UK, so immediately I felt like the odd one out. And we had our phones taken away from day one, so for 2 weeks I would not have my phone.
Day one, we're at the hotel. Phone is gone. Don't have it. I don't like it. Met one guy that's in my room. I don't really know what to say. I mean, like it was like a 45-minute drive to the hotel, and it was like, it's just weird. Everything's weird, and I need a shower so bad. I'm like, my whole body is just like sweat. I need a poo as well. Bad. We got the vlog set up. Day one Nam. Let's see what the rest is gonna offer.
Now, at the time, I didn't realise this would be the best thing that ever happened to me. And I look back on this trip most days ever since, and that was about 1.5 years ago now. I made some lifelong friends there. And I think if we had our phones, we wouldn't be as close, because we spent all day talking. When we got back to our homesteads, what would we be doing? Talking, playing games, using our minds to keep ourselves entertained, not just going straight on your phone. For the first few days, it was weird. I was going for my pockets all the time, thinking, it's so weird. It's so weird I don't have my phone. Then I got used to it. The impact it made with me was huge. I got back and I became such a productive person. I mean, over time, of course, this slowed down as I had my phone back again and old habits slipped back in. But I know it's that damn phone, because on the flight back, because I was the only person from the UK, I was the only one on that flight. I didn't really have anyone to talk to. I had unlimited movies and TV choices, but I was bored. I wanted that social interaction. I craved it. It became me a lot more extroverted person. And the memories I've made from that trip are unbeaten. If I could go back and do it again, I would do it in a heartbeat. Now I know it's hard because you can't live without your phone. I was in a very fortunate position where we were being looked after. We didn't need our phones. But just try put it down as much as you can. One thing I found myself is being busy helps so much because you don't have time for that phone. The problem with me is I wait to get busy and I don't make myself busy or productive. If I have something to do the next day, it gets me up in the morning and I go out and do it. So that's going to lead on to my next point. Number 5, being busy.
Now, funnily enough, it was about 3 weeks ago since I said that, and I haven't sat in front of this camera for a while now. Now, it's a Sunday, and I decided to take this day as a nice chilled day, with nothing much to plan, just to kind of reset. I'm still in my pyjamas, and I still have my bed hair, and it's pushing almost 3 o'clock now. And I've already been watching the TV for a good few hours, more than I like to admit. Now in the past I used to do this loads and maybe go for a run or go to the gym at the end of the day, so it didn't feel like a waste. But I can't enjoy it now because I feel guilty for not doing much. Now I said a few weeks ago I wait to be busy, and that was true. And I started some freelance work, which gave me a new sense of motivation and purpose. It led me to become a bit more productive during the days, as that forced me to be productive. I got used to actually going out and doing things, and over time I've been using my free time more and more to go do stuff. If I go out and do something first thing in the morning, not rush out the door, eat my breakfast, watch maybe 15 minutes of TV and then head out, it just starts my day off way better. And if I've had a long day with loads of stuff, if I get back to the house just at dinner, and then finally when I sit down to watch TV, I'm watching it guilt-free and I don't have to focus on anything else. It's just time to wind down. My phone time has drastically dropped as well, because obviously if you're busy doing something, you can't scroll on your phone. I have so much more focus now. I have a lot more mental clarity. A lot of mundane things are less mundane. And one motivating factor for being busy is this project. That's why I want to move on to the next 2 points, 5 and 6. Having goals and also a project.
Now, it's been just under an hour since I was actually sat at the desk editing the last clip you just saw. And I really want to get this video finished now. I'll explain in a bit, but before that, I want to finish off the last 2 points. So goals and a project. Now, it's good to have goals. For me, my goals are normally gym and running orientated, and there's something I can work at every day, and there's always something next once I get to a certain goal. But that's also the problem. It's endless. So it's easy to lose motivation when you're constantly chasing something where there's no end goal. So that's where projects come into play. For me, it's this. And projects are good because there is an end goal. You have something to work towards to. And you can, with filming, I can have a fresh idea, film it, edit it, put it all together, post it, and then something fresh and new, something exciting again. I thought there'd be no better way of ending this video, just like how I started it, going for a walk. I'm wearing the same t-shirt, pretty much the same whole outfit, back nearly 2 months ago when I started this. Now, I'm not at that same scenic spot by the beach in the sun, but I'm somewhere that feels more like home. I think that's more important. Now, why did I really want to end this video? Over time, I've lost that spark for this video, and I think I've already achieved what I wanted to from this. So now, back when I started it, I was excited. There's a fresh idea, I was motivated to film and edit, but I think I've already got what I needed from this. I've shown to myself I can gain that motivation and be productive and get away from my phone. Now, there is times you can slip, and I'm just coming out of slump, which lasted about a week, where I was I've been lazy, been tired, unmotivated. I think I just want to finish this video and post it, and get it out there. And over time, while I've been making this video, I've thought it's got worse. Every time I look back at it, it's like, oh, this has got worse and worse over time. I spent too long on this almost and needed to just film it and get all the ideas out of my head and get it out there before I could overthink it and make it perfect. Now, there was quite a lot of things I wanted to do with this video, putting B-rolls in, and I definitely talked far too much with this video, because if I keep trying to perfect it, I'm never going to like it. And there's so many things I want to improve on, but I'm just going to do that in my next video. Over time, I'll become more proud of my work, but I don't want to end this at a negative. With this video, I've already achieved what I wanted to achieve. I found a passion for what I like, and this video hasn't even posted, and it's gave me a purpose. I've already got everything I needed without even needing to see a single view or a single comment. But I also wanted to create this video with the intent that if one person was to see this, and it would make a positive impact on them, and I knew that maybe if one person left a comment saying, this has helped me, or it's made my day, just anything positive, that would just be amazing. Now, there will be times that you'll have your bad days and your good days, but it's important to just keep going at it and reground yourself. Just I haven't had the best day. Trying to edit that earlier, just walking for 5 minutes outside, it's been good. I've got more ideas and I'm excited to start shooting those. So this is just the start of my journey. I'm looking forward to see where things go. From a young age, I always had an interest in being a YouTuber. I never thought it's possible. It's hard to believe now even, but you never know. It could happen. But I'm just doing it for the love of the game. If this never gets views, that's fine, because it's already created that purpose for me. Now, this is not me saying that I've completely found myself. That's definitely not what I'm saying, but I've discovered a lot about myself, and I'm feeling in such a better place than I was. And I know what I need to do to go to the next steps and push further and be better. I don't really know how to end this, to be honest. I hope you enjoyed if you've made it this far. And I hope this has helped maybe one person. I just need to end this, otherwise I'm going to keep talking forever and try to think of the perfect ending.